Police still don't know if someone murdered Sergeant Sean Drenth in the line of duty or if he killed himself. But the lead detective just got the courts to order fellow officers to give a sample of their DNA. And some say it makes the officers look like suspects. CBS 5's Peter Bush has the story.
Well, in the big picture, this is about a lack of internal trust at Phoenix PD. It's gotten to the point where court orders are needed to have some officers assist in the murder investigation of a fellow cop. Dozens of police officers were at the crime scene after Sergeant Sean Drenth was found shot to death near the Capitol last October. That put DNA evidence all over the place. And ever since, the lead detective has been asking for voluntary DNA samples to cross people off the list. Close to 200 police employees said yes, but 6 people refused.
You know what a lot of people are going to say is that, if these officers didn't do anything, what do they have to worry about?
Well, it's not a question of whether or not they have anything to worry about. It's a question of their constitutional rights, just as with any other citizen.
Police union spokesman Joe Clure said the officers now feel like suspects after receiving court orders for their DNA that said in part, this evidence is to be used to assist in the identification or exclusion of the officer as the perpetrator of the offense listed.
Are these officers suspects?
No.
The way it's written, it could be interpreted as they're suspects.
And I can read it in another way and say it isn't about an interpretation, and I don't think that we need to take an interpretation.
If it's solely and exclusively for exclusion or elimination of particular DNA evidence, then just say that.
Clure says the 6 holdouts wanted assurances that their DNA would not be entered into a database, but the city wouldn't put it in writing. The officers include 3 guys from the Canine Specialty Detail and 2 SWAT officers, each with at least 12 years of experience. There was also a city mechanic who had worked on Drenth's patrol car.
If I decide that I'm going to go on the other side of the yellow tape, and I'm going to go into that crime scene, I can't now stand in there and say I'm not going to assist you in this investigation.
The DNA results are not yet back from the crime lab. In the meantime, Phoenix PD is looking at ways to avoid this type of conflict in the future, including a policy change that would require all new employees to give a DNA sample.